fresh air, fresh. Everything. Thank you. Come again. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hello, fellow stay. I'm Mariam, and welcome to my channel, which I created because I need to rant to people about my love for, I don't know, K-pop, K-drama, K-dating shows, everything K-entertainment industry that I like, I guess. This video idea was gotten from that Skis Code episode. I think the title was Skis Timeout Empty. The one where they went to not Jeju for I don't know how many days. But I think every state already knows this lyrics debate that they did in that video. It was so fun. I decided to make a video about the game. And of course, we have to pay homage to the OG topics, right? So I'm going to start from there. For context, some of the lyrics have been taken exactly how they sounded in the song, while some have been taken mainly for their English translation. Also, you guys should play along with me and leave your answers in the comments as we go through. I hope you enjoy. Starting with the which line is the most infuriating? I think that was the question in the actual Skills Code episode. And the two options were actually from freeze and the tortoise and the tortoise and the air. And the tortoise and the air won, right, to be the most infuriating one. So I thought since we already like came to an agreement with that to put another option. And this time I put side effects, Mori output from side effects. So imagine like now like the situation is also more specific. You're standing in line. You know how annoying it is. It's like you are half annoyed, half excited because you are going to like get to go on the ride. But the line is usually long, so like that part is annoying. You're standing in line trying to, get on your ride. So imagine the person behind you just starts mumbling this. They are not saying it clearly. They're not like clearly just singing the song. They're just mumbling or muttering this. Like just they're standing like very close, so you just like right behind your ear. And this can go like in both ways. They could be like mumbling it in Korean, or they could be mumbling it in English, and both of these will still be annoying. So the person's just like by your ear going Karago, 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 Karago. What? Kara what? Are we Karagoyu? Are we Karagoyu? Or they are going Mori Apoto. Because I imagine if I was this person, I would be trying to say it like I would be trying to imitate Felix deep voice. So I'll be going Mori Apoto. Okay, even I'm annoyed right now. So I'm trying to like picture myself in the situation like Mori. I think Mori Apoto is like it is going to be annoying because this person will be trying to imitate Felix's voice. Okay, and even if they were not, even if they were just saying it in English, my head hurts, my head hurts, my head hurts. But like, why my head hurts? Like, excuse me, do you need to like get out? Do you need to like, I don't know, go to the hospital, not be on the line trying to get on a ride if your head hurts? Or do you want, me to make your head? I'm sorry, it's in my bias line, so anyways, I think the one that's like most annoying that will make me like just like mistakenly echoed, stumble backward and like elbow them in the stomach and be like, oh my god, sorry, that was totally unintentional. It's going to have to be Karago. Like Karago, 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 Karago. Guys, Karago, 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 Karago. How annoyed are you right now? So I think for me, I think Karago like wins this again. Karago is like I think we've already come to the. I think everybody knows this that the tortoise and the air is generally a very like annoying song. So I guess that's why. Okay, Karago for the win. On to the next. This is the second OG battle, right? So, like we already know, the guy from X is like I don't know, one of the biggest asshole that we can find anywhere. And as we know, Ian has beef with him, and also has beef with Chan for singing and writing that line. For writing that line, because I think he didn't sang the line. But anyways, I remember Ian was like so like hell bent on his own should I say belief. What's like what's the option that he chose? He was like so angry by the option that he chose. So I think because of him, I think I looked at it in a different light. So let's like read the lyrics one by one, right? Okay, from Chi we have my feelings have cooled down faster and faster. Let's watch it off for a new beginning together. Start now. Just sitting and thinking over, putting off our decision. Anyway, the chance of our relationship continuing is zero. Yeah, let's erase everything. Even if you get angry at me asking, is this the right thing to do? I know you erase everything too. Why are you getting all worked up? Okay, you sound like the one that is worked up right now. Then from X, we have said all there is to be said. Let's just say we weren't compatible. Honestly, I did have feelings for other people, and that's my sin. When you asked me if something was wrong, I said no, no. I'm the one who said not to worry, but why am I more worried now? Just like I said, this ex guy is a Napunamja, or what was like the actual Korean title of X. So let's get into it now. Chew. Without considering any other part of the song, just focusing on this lyrics part, right? This guy from Chill like sounds like an asshole because it started by saying my feelings have cooled down faster and faster. So like again, like you are making this decision based on your own feeling. So of course it's okay to break up if like one person is like sure they don't like the other person anymore, just to like not drag each other along for the ride back. But is is he's making this decision based on his own feelings, right? But he's making it seem like that's what they both want. He's saying, why are you pretending as if you are not going to do the same thing? Let's just not waste our time. The chance of this relationship continuing is zero. Let's just and I think what makes him seem like a really bad guy is by saying, why are you acting like you're not going to forget me also? Like why are you acting? What do you mean why are you acting? Did she tell you she's acting? Did the other person tell you they're acting? Did they like say the same thing to you? Did they say their own feelings are cool? Because maybe he's saying this based on the fact that they've been having fights and stuff. I can't help but think of the other part of the song, right? Because I think from the other part of the song, you can tell that it's just like they've been having the same fights, going back and forth. It's could just that doesn't mean the other person wants to end the relationship. You guys could just be fighting because things have slowed down, things are just not going as good. The other person might be thinking, what if we give it another chance? What if we make better effort? Maybe things will be different. But you've decided to end the relationship on your own part. And he's making it seem like that's what you want. Why are you pretending like that? And I think what I kept saying was like, don't force your feelings on somebody else. Don't like give somebody else trauma. I think that was one thing that I was like so damn serious about. And I think I agree with him because is I'm just assuming this person is the E, right? Is like assuming for the other person and is like making the decision. And after making the decision, is like just a pointing finger at them and like don't pretend like you don't want this to. You also want this to. That's not nice at all. That's shady. And then we have the guy from X who Ian also doesn't like. Is this the Ian episode? Like he said, having feelings for other people is definitely wrong on his part. Should we say okay, at least he acknowledged his sin, but I think they must have had the conversation about him having feelings for other people, whatever, whatever. And now he's coming back to say like, well, why you asked me if something was wrong? I said no, but why am I feeling this way? You don't have the right to feel this way because I'm assuming this person is not like 100% bad person, right? I'm assuming they like love their partner and everything, and maybe things just like slowing down, and for some reason, one thing led to another, and they like should I say met somebody else, and without like physically cheating or anything, emotional cheating is a thing, and sometimes it's hurts more than physical cheating. So they like started meeting this person, and they are trying like they realize themselves that oh my god, what if I'm in love with somebody else? Why they're still in a relationship with the person they're in a relationship with? So he goes back home or whatever, and should I say, comes clean and is like, I think I like someone else, I'm sorry, let's break up. I mean, you would hate that person, but like, I think that's the better thing to do. Because what if it goes on to like physical cheating, and then both emotional and physical cheating has been involved, and like that's going to like traumatize the other person. But then after you've done this, you can't come back and be like, why am I feeling somehow? Like, what do you mean why are you feeling somehow? You are the one that's like that's the reason for all this. I'm assuming that your partner is like, I assume that your partner probably like doesn't feel the same way, because we're only getting this from this person's perspective. So their partner is probably like, oh, we are in love, we are in a happy relationship, and he comes to them with, oh, well, I'm sorry, I'm in love with somebody else, and no, they were hurt, maybe they've cried, and then they're trying to like round up the relationship, and then you are feeling so bad. Oh, that's just wrong. At least the guy from Chill he's making a decision that is going to save both of them, because if one person is like thinking they should break up and the other person is like, but then they should just break up, right? But this guy from X is like going back and forth. He's like, but why am I feeling this way? Why are you feeling what way? Do I need to slap some senses into you? Okay, I think I'm going to go with like the X guy. I mean, the Chill guy is not exactly a good person also. Both of these guys, their partners are definitely getting out. But I think the one that is worse is X, because if he goes back on his words, there's a possibility that their partner might be like, if you change your mind, then let's give it a go again. They are definitely going to check that time. So X guys, the worst. Sorry, Ian. I thought I was going to agree with you, because Ian convinced me in the video about the Chill guy. I've never thought the Chill guy was like a bad person. I've always like liked Chill in a sad way, like, oh, this song is so like sad. I've never thought like thinking about it that the person's perspective might be like wrong. So that debate was like eye opening, and the choice of the song was like eye opening. So on to the next. The next scenario is which one is definitely not the best morning wake up call content. Like, you're on vacation, you're like in a hotel, and you request for a morning call, right? So this person on the phone is trying to wake you up. What's what they could be saying to you? One, from Freeze, we have put your hands up. Put your hands up to your head. Feel the sense of freedom. Yeah, turn out. Run before the tiger comes. Ice freeze. Added tang, because I feel like it has to come. It has to come as tang. Like, so that you can be like, okay, shit's about to go down. Like, something is wrong. And then from Venom, we have a spider. You got me locked up. I am caught alive. Trap, swallow it. Emergency. Sirens are blind. You got me like Harley. Got me like Harley. Like, I think one is like, I'm in trouble, and the other is like, you are in trouble. Both of them should not be waking you up from your sleep, obviously. But like, I think if I was like sleeping and someone wakes me up and they're like, raise your hands up, feel the freedom before the tiger comes. Freeze, I'd run. I'm like, what? I'm going to stand up. I'm going to be on my feet, like by the door, before I'm like, wait, what's going on? Like, what is going on? Like, why? And the other one says, emergency, you got me locked up. Like, I'm trapped. So like, the person on the phone is trapped. So I'm trying to like you're waking me up and you're telling me that you're trapped. Somebody's swallowing you. Emergency, Ali Queen. Like, I feel like I will not stand up immediately, because I'll be like, why are you telling me this? Like, what exactly am I supposed to do with this information? And then I will stand up and be like, what? Are you okay? But I feel like the first option like works, because it's like, it sounds as if I'm in danger. If I pick the call, someone's like, your hands up. I'm like, okay, up. What? Where? Which way? Which side? And I'm like, out the door. Both of them will wake you up for sure. But I think the first one, which is Freeze, I think Freeze wins here. And I think the cherry on the cake will be if the person says, tang, like you have to say it like a champion. Then you'll be like, I think that's the point that will lead to confusion. After you're like, oh my god, what's going on? After you're up for running to the door, then you'll be like, what are you saying? Even if you said it in English, eyes freeze, like, what? I think freeze wins this round. On to the next. So this one goes POV. A man is chasing after a guy with a stick. He's missing one shoes. Like, the man chasing after the guy is missing one shoes. Like, why? Like, what could the guy have said to him? I also imagine this as like people have like a serious conversation. And the person who says this to somebody else is like looking at them like swimming, like, also his face is like, also when he makes this nothing face, yeah, something like that. And the person goes like, why are you mad? Why are you sad? Why are you tick in the middle of like a serious argument? Or the other one says, better prepare a big bowl or else the tears of admiration will spill over. Like, I think for the second option, you have to be like in the middle of like, should I say an argument? Kind of like an argument. This is better. Imagine, I hope if anybody like sports, that's the best scenario. If anybody likes sports, I'm going to use football as an example, like aka soccer, right? You know how people get worked up about any sport and about football. You guys are having like a conversation. Manchester is better. Tottenham is this. Like, you're arguing with champion. Like, Tottenham is this. People like people who have like these groups that they support. They're like, Tottenham is this. No, Manchester is this. No, Arsenal is this. And somebody's like, maybe an Arsenal fan, when Arsenal wins one match, and they're like, why are you mad? Why are you sad? Why are you tick? Just so you know, I'm shaking my head like the music video exactly. But I feel like to make it complete, you have to like look the person like in the eye with like a menacing look, like Sumi's look. The other person is like the Manchester United fan. The Arsenal fan won this match, right? But the Manchester United fan is like, we are eye on the table, and the person like, prepare a bowl because your tears of admiration will spill over. I'm telling you, both sides are chasing each other. We don't know who's chasing who. Both of them are chasing each other with a stick. When sports is involved, the word admiration is enough to get you chasing down the streets, like with the shoe, not even a stick, like the person like throwing the shoe at you. Because when you're like, oh, do you like our team that much? Your tears of admiration will spill over. I think the word admiration is like is enough. I think for like the perfect scenario that I gave, I think the prepare a big bowl for your tears of admiration is like, it's so strong. It's like a strong winner. Like, oh my god, people will like beat each other up. I think this one goes, which one can be a customer service callback message that would make you call them back just to hear it again? You're like, what did I just hear? Like, what? And you have Super Bowl and Backdoor. These two songs are just like, I feel like the song that will make you be like, what did you say? So from Super Bowl, we have fresh taste, fresh scent, fresh shape, fresh everything. Come for a bite. Now you're addicted. Yeah, thank you. Come again. Like, of course, I'm not a rapper, and I will not like annoy myself by trying to rap it. But imagine the person is like rapping it, right, and the other is, hey, you wanna come in? Yes, that's it. I think the fact that hey, you wanna come in is an option should be like very clear. That I'm going to say, hey, you wanna come in is like something that I will call back, just be like, did you just say, hey, you wanna come in? Because every time I listen to Backdoor, I always answer Felix when he says, hey, you wanna come? I'm like, yes, I want to. Where's the door? Like, just tell me the location of this door that we're talking about. And I'm like, I'm coming there. So I think, hey, you wanna come in is like a valid option for like, it could be used in any scenario. Like, you could, I don't know, be a bank and be like, hey, you wanna come in? And your client will be like, okay, what? I think if it was a bank, you call back just to be like, the bank just say, hey, you wanna come in? And imagine this person is not a Straykids fan. They'll be like, hey, you wanna come in? What did you say? And then you can be like, I mean, hey, you wanna come on board? Yeah. I think this round is like already so biased. But imagine the restaurant, the fresh taste, fresh first. Let me sing it for you guys. Fresh air, fresh. Every 10. Thank you. Come again. Yeah. I'm sorry. I think that would go like that would like sound so good if it was like it doesn't even have to be a restaurant because it could be anything and the taste is fresh and the smell is fresh and the scent is fresh. So, but I'm sorry, Super Bowl, for not giving you the credit that you deserve. But hey, yes, I want to come in. Thank you. You guys leave your answers down in the comments below. Like, no, number it and leave it. And let me know if you change your answer for any reason. And let me know if there's any scenario that you have in mind. And then I'll see you in the next video.